Oh my. How are you, everybody? We're live. Welcome to the show today. It's great to have you here. Nice to see you. See, got some white stuff there. How's it going? Kleenex. These are entrails from Kleenex. I'm wondering why is he always picking away at that? Because I blow my nose and the Kleenex shatters. It's a sad story. It's pathetic. It's just it's a bad scene. Trying to breathe. How are you? It's your buddy Uncle Bruce. It's August the 8th, 2022. Welcome to the start of another wild and wacky day, another wild and wacky week on Wall Street as we try to figure out what the hell is going on here in plain English. We just have different things happening in different places, and it is not a boring morning at all. By the way, I've heard a rumor there's a new movie coming out called Rural Juror. No, there isn't a movie coming out called Rural Juror. I just thought of that this morning. Tongue twisters. I found that. I remember that from 30 Rock. You remember 30 Rock? God, I miss that show, 30 Rock. Liz Lemon and Jack Donaghy and all that. Anyway, don't know why I brought that up, but I did. How are you? Welcome to the broadcast from Calgary. Your homeless Canadian is out there trying to figure out what the heck is going on. I note this morning that the market is higher in the pre-market, 138 points on the Dow, 22 on the S&P, 92 on NASDAQ. We have oil down 95 cents a barrel again to 88.07 now in West Texas. You've probably noticed, some of you out there driving your cars, gasoline is a little cheaper yet again. I can tell you, where I live in Alberta, I had to take a drive this past weekend to get Auntie Jen to her sister's, and filled up my vehicle in a little city called Medicine Hat, Alberta, city of about, I think, 70 to 100,000 people. They got a Costco, and went to the Costco gas station, 133.9 per liter Canadian. Now, I filled the vehicle up last week on, this is Sunday I did this, so Saturday I did this, Thursday. On Thursday, I filled up the vehicle in Calgary in anticipation to go to Medicine Hat. And at that point, it was 154. So it dropped 20 cents a liter in 48 hours, which to you Americans, what does that mean? 90 cents a gallon drop in price, because 20 cents, is that right? 3.7, 75 cents a gallon. 3.7 liters is a US gallon, so approximately 3%. So you multiply that by 20 cents, it's 74 cents a gallon less Canadian for a gallon of your gasoline, quantity in 2 days. Well, I was happy about that. I put $80 into the tank 3 days ago because I was near empty and filled it up, because it's just a Hyundai Sonata. It's not like I don't need 25 gallons of gas, thank God. And then it needed $35 to refill it. That's all I had to do is fill. And I wasn't down to empty. I only used a portion of the fuel. Anyway, $35 topped it up, and 133.9. How about that? So as we are dropping here in the price per barrel, the price per liter here is dropping. I'm sure it's dropping wherever you are now. In any other gas station in Calgary or Alberta, you're going to pay anywhere from 133, like I did, up to about 161, depending on where you get your gas from, because prices are everywhere depending on the station you use, and you all know this in your hometown. There's your expensive gas stations and your cheap gas stations. You all know how this works, but it is coming lower. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And the thing that shocked me too was it was a Saturday afternoon at Costco. There were only 2 cars in line behind the pumps, not 20 cars per pump waiting to get gas. All of a sudden, like, everyone's got gas, and it's no panic to buy all of a sudden. This is Medicine Hat. I can't say that for Calgary, because in Calgary, there's always lineups at Costco's to get the cheap gas. Interesting footnote. All right, so the markets are up. Oil is down. The weekend has just passed, and the Senate passed the new bill, the better inflation bill, or what they called it. That is a positive on the market. Wall Street likes to see the U.S. government get stuff done. They just get stuff done. That's why you've been elected. Get crap done. I don't care if you have to work through the weekend. Welcome to the regular world in which we live. We work 7 days a week too. Sometimes we get hauled into the office on a Saturday, or we're made to work extra hours, or we get a call, a conference call during the week, and we realize our weekend has just been shot because we got to get stuff done. Welcome to the rest of us. Get your crap together and pass bills. And it was done. Way to go. Fine. You like it, you hate it, doesn't matter. It's done. We move on now. We go to the next issue on the plate here, okay? Wall Street likes that. The world likes that. The world does not like to see the U.S. in gridlock. It doesn't like it. It's not fun, and it's not enjoyable, and it's not productive, and it leads to uncertainty, and it holds up potential business deals. And you don't want that in an economy and in a world right now that is supposedly entering a recessionary phase. You don't want this garbage. So get stuff done. Okay. Next page. Friday. Going back to Friday. Remember the jobs report? Holy moly, macaroni. 535,000 jobs. A huge number. A number no one called for. A number no expert predicted. Unemployment rate, 3.6 to 3.5%. Nobody called for that. This is a shocker. But cooler heads prevailed over the weekend and reminded us that, hey, unemployment reports are for the month before. And what was happening in May and June and in July? What was happening in those 3 months just a little while ago? Everybody was hiring. Everybody was ramping up for summer travel, summer vacation time. Who wasn't hiring? I mean, come on. The Dairy Queens of America were hiring because we will be eating ice cream in hot weather. The airlines were hiring like crazy. The airports were hiring like crazy. And this is the distinction you have to start to learn in your heads here. You can talk about what airlines do, yeah, but more importantly, it's what airports are doing. Airports are like airport authorities. They're the ones who negotiate with the federal government for Homeland Security personnel. They have their security personnel. There's the baggage handlers that are now more and more becoming independent corporations that are contracted to airlines. There are the folks who help, like Anti-Gen and others, with wheelchair assistance on and off airplanes. Those are not necessarily airline employees. They are contracted people hired by agencies, hired by the airlines on a demand basis. These outfits are hiring like crazy. And on it goes and on it goes. So hotels are hiring because once you land, you need a place to stay. You've made a reservation at your favorite hotel. You've gone to Expedia. You found a deal with whatever hotel chain. They're hiring room cleaning services, restaurant staffs in the cities you're going to, theme park operators. So this is no surprise in one way. This 500 and something thousand job number is a backward looking number. It's what happened already. It's not how many jobs will be created next month. It's how many jobs are created in the last month. And remember, if you've ever run a business, you know someone that runs a business, you've ever been in management where the decision is made, well, we got to hire up people. These are decisions months in the making. It's not like June came along or July came along and every single employer out there, let's hire an extra 25 people, just like right now. This is the decision. We're making the decision, start tomorrow. This takes a month or two of meetings. The meetings that you guys dread with your employer. You hate those meetings, the logistics meetings. the decisions you made a month and a half ago are now being implemented, as it takes this long to get everyone off their butts to do it. And so these jobs had been building and building and building, and they got filled. And the good news is, the really, really good news is 500 plus thousand people got jobs in that month of July. I think it was July. They're all taxpayers now. When you are working for a living, and I don't care what your pay is, that's 15 an hour, 8 an hour, 28 an hour, 500 an hour, you're now in a payroll system, and there are deductions. And some of the deductions are federal and state deductions. That's called taxes. Okay, those of you in America don't know this. It's called taxes. Taxes go into the coffers of government to fix potholes, build the military, keep military workers going. Taxes that pay firefighters and policemen and all the other social workers out there. The city keeps City Hall going, keeps the water system working, keeps sometimes electric grids running that are municipally owned and run. This is the economy in motion. This is all good stuff. And you got 500 plus thousand people now bringing in checks, money coming into their hands, because every hour that goes by, 500,000 people are getting paid money, whether, 8 hours a day, 12 hours a day. But over the week, they're making dough. And this dough turns over, and it just turns over and turns over, which creates more wealth, more jobs, more taxation revenue without anyone having raised. No one's taxes have been raised. It's just the existing tax grid is getting larger with a bigger footprint. This is a good thing. 3.5% unemployment is a very good thing. None of these people, none of the people who are working that got hired, and none of the other 160 million workers in America, none of them are responsible for inflation. None of them have created inflation. They're all victims and dealing with inflation. And the Fed is nailing these folks, or nailing the employers, with higher operating costs, with higher interest rates, and try to tamp down the economy, keep inflation down. It's not working very well at the moment, because it's now been, 3-6 months of higher interest rates, and inflation hasn't gone down. Have you noticed that? How it's not working yet. It's a delayed reaction. But the people who will decide to not hire as many people are those of you who keep telling me, Bruce, I can't be with you for the whole show. I got to go to another one of these Zoom meetings. We're having a meeting from the district manager wants to have it. Yeah, it's whether we're hiring or firing anybody. Are we laying anybody off? Are we starting something new? You might say, yeah, we're talking about a new project. You know what a new project means? It means people being moved from one area of the company to another to do something new, and or we got to bring people in from the outside. We're going to hire a consulting agency. We're going to create this new something. That's employment. That's economic activity. That's an expanding economy, and that is a good thing. Meetings are a pain in the ass, I know, but it's a good thing in the long run. Welcome to 2022. Talking Canada, by the way, there's a headline. Federal employees of the government of Canada, many millions of federal employees across this country have been working from home now for 2 years, because the government of Canada was one of the first employers to say to their employees and their managers, figure out a way to do your job from home, because we cannot have you come into the government of Canada offices across Canada en masse, be congregating in a 50,000 square foot work environment with 10 floors of this building. We're going to get sick. We can't have that. And so work from home. Well, it's become extremely successful. It's actually it's working. There are federal employees who are saying, I'm getting more done on my shift working from home than I am when I'm working at the offices, because I don't get interrupted all the time by the little knick-knack stuff. And I don't see various employees and talk to them about their family reunion or so-and-so's wedding or whatever. I miss that stuff, but I still get that info, but it's now through texts and messages through the system rather than personal interruptions. So I can get a 30-minute uninterrupted window to do a report and an analysis and whatever I need to do, turn it into my managers, and then I can visit with all my friends and catch up on a message I got 15 minutes ago. I can respond to it. Whereas when they knock on my door and say, "Hey, did you hear so-and-so just had a baby girl?" That's an interruption. That's a pleasant news, but it's a killer for productivity. Well, like any other business, all right, and government is business. Don't disguise it as anything else, but it's business. It's more efficiently run when you don't get interrupted and when people can get their jobs done when they want to get their jobs done. And there are federal employees who are working right now, and there are private sector employees who are working right now. And I know this for a fact because there's me with my crazy hours. Woo! And then there are people I know with wacky hours. People are getting work done between 7 at night and 4 in the morning. And it's ready at 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. the next day for whomever needs it. And whoa, managers are going, this is great. All these reports are here. And I can now do what I need to do. And I can pass on other jobs to other people and keep my team going. And it's working. And the federal employees are saying to the federal government of Canada, we're not interested in coming back to the office. So a lot of federal employees are going, I can look after my kids now. Or my kids used to be in daycare, and it used to cost me $150 a week, $200 a week, $400 a week, whatever that number was. So some of these numbers are just mind-blowing. Guess what? Half the time that the kids need looking after, I now have a private babysitter or relative coming over to the house, and they're playing with the kids in the basement. They're playing with the kids on the main floor. I'm upstairs in the office. And the kids don't see me, and mommy's working now. So the kids are playing with auntie so-and-so or so-and-so. And we're not doing the daycare anymore. And we are paying half what we used to pay because we only need half the time for the children to be looked after. There's none of this moving them to this place and then picking them up from that place and taking it. No, it's the very young are being looked after within the house, and the parents will not have it any other way because they've tasted the other side. They've seen another side of the ability to work from home, of which many of you have figured it out as well. And surprised? Shouldn't be. And the government isn't surprised. There aren't like government managers going, well, we had no idea that these people wouldn't want to come back to our dreary cubicle centers. Who wants to come back here? You got to be kidding me. We got that going. All right. Now, other stuff I'm following, it just never ends. Company specific. We've got developments, and we have price movements, and we have everything happening. The Dow still up 155, SP up 24, NASDAQ up 92, oil down $1. We're up 15 cents on Rocket Lab today, 549. We're up 21 cents on SoFi to 817. We're up $1.04 right now on GameStop to 41.06. We're up $1.49 on AMC to 23.67. You think GameStop and AMC were talked about all weekend? Oh, yes, they were. Look at Matterport, 21 cent gain to 524. Matterport comes out Wednesday with their results. ATIP and ME come out today. And look at ME today. I've got it up 19 cents at this second to $3.83. We were desperately trying to see the stock break $3 just last week. It was trying to break it, did it. And for right through like July, all July, it was $2.80, $2.90, $2.70, $2.80, $2.90, $3, $2.70, $2.80. Finally, on the 2nd of August, it broke $3. And on the 3rd of August, $3.30. And on the 4th of August, $3.40. And on the 5th of August, $3.64. And now $3.83. Hello. Welcome to the party, pal. We touched for a moment, a microsecond, the stock hit 406 this morning. In the 390s, 128,000 traded. No news. But today is earnings day for ME. I'm happy about that. I hope you are too. Keep it going is what I say. ATIP is the other one to talk today. They're not doing anything that I can tell. They closed at 109 on Friday. No, make that, yeah, 113 on Friday. Pardon me, 113 on Friday and 1.1 million. And then in the after hours Friday night, they were 109, but there's no trading this morning at the moment. So I got nothing to tell you at the moment, but they're coming up with obviously their release after the market tonight, if I have this correct. And yeah, Monday is what they're supposed to be doing, and the analysts are saying reports they're supposed to lose 6 cents a share, and of course everyone wants to know, can they beat the expected loss of 6 cents a share and do better? Where are we at, and how's it going to do? We're going to find out later tonight. And we also want to know, obviously, with ATIP, how many new physical therapy centers are there versus what there were, and what is your expectation for the next quarter, the rest of the year? Can you give us any estimations of what, how it's going and how it's going to go, and we'll go from there. So that is the latest. What we're waiting for an ATIP. Obviously, 23andMe, we want to know from them, how's it going? What's happening in your world? What do you expect the rest of the year? I note, and I'll just make a comment from what I see. You probably noticed in the last 2 or 3 weeks, takeovers of healthcare companies, more and more takeovers of healthcare companies. Kind of curious about that. I don't think that this bill that passed the Senate yesterday will be bad for 23andMe. The idea that pharmaceutical drug prices might be limited to a certain level, that the United States government can actually negotiate drug prices with pharmaceutical companies. Notice how the pharmaceutical companies are fighting this whole thing, saying that this is going to be bad for you. That, the fact that we can't rip off the American government with whatever price we think is appropriate for our drug, that's going to be bad for you. I failed to get the connection. I hear this talk about, well, if we can't screw the Americans on our drugs, we won't make as much money. And if we don't make as much money, we're not going to have as much money for research. And I'm thinking, no. You're not going to have as much money for your Lear jets and your Gulfstreams and for your fancy getaways for the weekend. And you're not going to have as much money to woo your doctors to recommend your drugs to their patients. No, that's what you're not going to have enough money for. I mean, let's cut to the quick here. Because if you need money for R&D, let's say you need $1 billion to research this drug or that drug or that drug, all you got to do is charge $1 a pill more, a dime a pill more, 15 cents a pill more for that drug you sell to the rest of the planet combined. Because sure, you over medicate Americans like crazy. Americans take too many pills of too many drugs, have for generations. But Canadians use this stuff, Swedes, Germans. You can raise your price 3, 4, 5% all over the world to more than make up for this thing over here, because America might be a big chunk of the market, but it isn't 90% of your sales. Don't give me that crap. I don't want to see these crocodile tears. It's unbelievable how the George Bush presidency screwed America with this absolute bill that forced the American government to pay whatever the drug companies said you have to pay for Medicare drug. The rest of the planet has been going, what? And it's only been in effect since the 2000s, early 2000s. It's only been about 20 years that this has been in effect. It took 20 years to get rid of it. How many trillions of dollars have Americans paid out too much in drug costs in the last 20 years? Trillions, with a T, trillions. And look at the lifestyles of the rich and famous. Oh, to be a CEO of a drug company. Oh, to be on a board of director of a drug company. Oh, to be a top 5%er in hundreds and thousands of drug companies across America. Has it been good times? Yeah, it's been good times. Okay, they're going to be adjusted to someone. Is it going to be bad times now? No. They're still going to be made beyond rich. Um, don't cry for these guys. They'll be fine. Um, it blows our minds outside of the United States. Blows our minds. What's going on? Anyway, GameStop is getting some kind of upward thing here because they're in the medication research area with their, you know, DNA stuff. So we'll hear all about that. We hope to hear good news about that. We'll see what's going on. Wednesday, by the way, Matterport and Spire speak. Matterport and Spire. And so, of course, Matterport, like I said, is up 21 cents now. Spire, nothing yet, 155, no change really. Smart Rent up 17 cents to 589. I'm happy to see that. We've got, I don't think we have anything on Sextera now. We got 34 minutes to go before we open. We got Apple up 126. We got Goldman up 126. Cisco up 19 cents. Tesla's up 21 bucks. Electric car bill, electric car stimulus, tax incentives for new and used electric cars. So Tesla and all the other electric cars will get some kind of rally out of that somewhere. Look at ARC Innovations. Kathy Wood's ARC Innovation Fund was 50 bucks on Friday, 51.14, up $1.07 today. Microsoft Corp is up $2 a share to 285. Bed Bath Beyond up 258. Now there is talk of a major short squeeze being put together here. Wishful thinking again. I hope nothing but the best for BBBY. I really do. I don't mind the company. I don't mind their stores. You got to hope for Bed Bath and Beyond that they can some way find a way to survive. There are 80 million outstanding, 61 million in the public float. There's apparently a 28 million short interest as of last report, but I don't have the numbers to really tell you the exact, details. The rumor mill on Wall Street Bets and Reddit is just going crazy with this stock. We know Mr. Cohen is involved in a position of stock ownership and all of that. There's just all kinds of hope that these guys can put together some kind of financing arrangement to weather the storm. The problem is, and there's always a problem, the problem is this: I don't care how many shares are held by whoever holds them. I don't care if you got a short squeeze. I don't care about any of that. What I want to know about is I have one question. I've just got one. Well, maybe I got two. One question is: can the management of Bed Bath & Beyond take advantage of any kind of a stock move? If the shares are here 10, if they're going to go to 12, they're going to go to 15, can they somehow find a way to convince an investor with fresh money, cash, to buy stock from the Treasury, that they can beef up their balance sheet? That's what GameStop did a year plus ago. As all of you know who watch me here, you remember GameStop raised about $2 billion between 150 and 160 a share over a year ago to bolster their balance sheet and give them a fortress protection against, the possibility of going under. Eliminated their debts and sitting on cash. Can this company, BBBY, attract cash from somewhere, somehow, at some higher price per share to give them more time? It's like writing an option for a longer period of time. They need option money. They need money, and they need it now to survive this year, the year end, into all of next year and into the year after that. If they can do that, they can raise enough cash to show Wall Street, even though we're losing so many millions of dollars a year or so many every quarter, we could lose this much money every 3 months for the next 3 years and still not be out of money. If they could do that, that right there will calm the stock down. But if this stock is just on a wonder run, like I wonder how high it can go with the mother of all short squeezes. If it's on a wonder run like that, this isn't going to save the corporation that is the underneath corporation. These guys are bleeding money. They have fired their CFO, put in somebody else. There's turmoil in management. There's all kinds of stock issues and stocking issues. I'm talking about inventory issues. There's just a myriad of problems there. They need time to sort it out, and they might need time to bring in the right management in right areas, or just to settle management down in purchasing, inventory control, financial, just calm things down and just, okay, we have enough money now to last 2 years, 3 years. We can keep going. Now we're going to get our house in order internally here, and then we'll figure out with our suppliers what we're doing and how we're doing it. That would be a good thing for the shareholders. Can it make the stock go to 10 to 20 bucks a share and keep it there? I don't know. They've got to raise cash, and that is the big question. Can capital be attracted to this entity? Because you have to know that Mr. Cohen, who bought in, to the stock and bought a chunk of it, he didn't buy stock from the treasury when he bought his stock to buy a chunk of control and get people on the board of directors and stuff, his nominees. He didn't put money into the company. He only bought paper at super cheap prices, what he thought was super cheap prices. And then, of course, it's dipped even further. So now we find out if anyone out there wants to cough up some cash to back this thing up and really give it a backstop and give us some money, which is what GameStop did, and which is what AMC was trying to do right up till last year. AMC was able to raise money right into the $50, $60 range. They raised money to stave off elimination because they were days away, weeks away from trouble. And now they brought in cash and, they keep those interest payments going. The problem with AMC, of course, as we know, they have $5.3 billion dollars of debt they're carrying. They can't issue any more common stock to pay it off, to pay it down. They now have to try to find a way to pay off the debt with an issuance of stock from the preferred side. And first thing they're doing is handing out preferred to all the common shareholders. There's a whole issue right there. All right, so there you go. With that, man, oh man, what a crazy week this is going to be. This is going to be wild. Other stock, Pfizer's up a penny. HPQ is up 12 cents. Carvana's up 56 cents to 47.82. It was down to 20 bucks. Twitter up 58 cents to 43.11. It keeps coming up. Twitter keeps coming up. Alphabet up 93. Google to 119.15. Amazon up 69 cents to 141.50 right now. That's where we are at the last of with 27 minutes to go before we open for trading here this morning. All right, GameStop 41.40 and AMC 21.99. Let's see if we can take a peek here at some other things. ME, like I say, here we go. ME now. Don't know whether to believe this quote. 448 is what the pre-market is showing me. This is one of those possible trades that comes in and just goes ballistic and then comes right back down again. It could be an error. It could be just a 100 share block that just screwed everything up. I do not know, but we're watching carefully and constantly what's going on with ME and where is it really trading at and where is it really heading. We have 135,000 traded, and this trade at 448, I'm not even sure if it's still there. It might be being readjusted back to 381 right now on the stock. So bear with us. I don't handle this stuff. The pre-market and after hours is a Wild West shootout that sometimes does not bear any imagery, or it has no reality to it. So let's see if this actually goes anywhere. 377 now is what I show now on 23andMe. All right, Dow's up 167, S&P up 26, NASDAQ up 107 points, and we're green on the market. So half a point on the Dow, 2/3 of a point gain on S&P, and 0.8 of 1% on NASDAQ. Oil is weaker, 121 a barrel at the moment in Texas. Very interesting to watch oil back off at this point in time. China. Oh my God, China. We got us a situation here. There's a situation, okay? Xi Jinping, Xi, the guy, the president, is trying to get another term for another 10 years, which is generally not allowed. You're allowed one 10-year term and then you're out. Now he's going for a third 10-year term. In other words, the dictator wants to stay the dictator. Okay, he doesn't ever want to leave, and he's got a problem right now. He's trying to convince in the next 2 months the Communist Party of China to nominate him for another 10-year term of good times, while his domestic economy is crashing and disintegrating on him. It is being completely torn to shreds. The China economy is in tatters. The real estate market in China is a basket case. Residential real estate in China is an absolute disaster. There is no overall game plan here other than people but just not paying their mortgages. More and more will not pay a mortgage on a condo that hasn't even been built yet. Like the hole in the ground isn't even there. Like, forget about it. The only thing they've ever seen that they could buy is a model. A model of a building was made, or a 3D or an imagery artist rendition made on a computer screen, and people bought condos. This is how bizarro it is over there with speculation. Chinese people love to gamble. They love to speculate. They love their families, and they love tradition, and they love their food, and they love their celebrations, and they're wonderful people. The Chinese people are fabulous. But they're also being sold a bill of goods by their masters, these communist goombas, who are saying to them, you want to get a condo and you want to get rich, you want to secure your family's future. What you need is a house. You need a place to live, and one way to secure yourself and be a respected member of the community, or another way for you to tie yourself down and not go anywhere, and dutifully go to work and then pay your mortgage every month and not cause political problems for those of us at the top who are reaping the rewards of all of your efforts. Because after all, who wears Gucci shoes and has villas in the Mediterranean? Certainly not grunt workers at the factory floor in China, but the top echelon of the military and the highest levels of government in China. These folks live the life that the grunts will never know about. But just keep paying your mortgage. All right. Well, these folks are being told if you want to be a respected member of Chinese society, you have to have a house. And of course, what you got to do is you got to have kids, and you got to raise your children, and you got to get them educated, and then you got to get them to work like you're working, and you got to have your house, and then you got to help them get their house, and then the grandkids and the grandkids, and then you die, and then the next generation takes over. And that's how we at the top live the life of Raleigh. You guys are the middle class lifestyle and less, and we'll provide infrastructure, and we'll provide jobs for you people, and let us do all of that, and it'll all be fine. And so Xi, that's what he wants to be doing. Well, the problem is that, yeah, they've spent a lot of money on infrastructure. Congratulations. You have the largest high-speed train network on the planet. And in many cases, it is absolutely necessary to have. It is the future to have. It is the way to go. And between major cities, it's working rather well. And it's the frequency of train usage is growing dramatically, and it's a success story. But they built out the train system for the future. They're now building out the train network for 5, 10, 15, and 20 years ahead of today, because they have that kind of ability to internally finance this. They also have the army ants, the ants to do it. I mean, the incredible labor is available to do this. At the same time, there have been construction projects built in remote areas of China that are not needed right now either, like shopping malls and large condo towers that aren't sold, that aren't yet available aren't going to be lived in for quite some time, because they're in certain areas of China, they're way ahead of building. In certain areas of China, they're way behind. And this is the problem. Where they are behind in building condos, this is where they've pre-sold condos they haven't built, even though the demand is there. They haven't put enough resources there. Now they've got to play this whack-a-mole game of, well, let's take money from here and build condos there, and don't build there, build here. But we got to keep people employed everywhere, because you can't have half the country unemployed, half the country employed, and everybody be happy. Oh no, we got to spread this around. And so you've got this very complicated 3D chess game. And so what do? If you're Z, if you're Z and you want to deflect criticism away from you, in how you're handling the real estate debacle, how you're handling the slowdown of the economy, how you're handling COVID, when one person has a positive test in an office tower in downtown Shanghai, and your response to that is 1 million people all around that person are locked into their offices and you can't move. You can't come in, you can't get out. You're all being tested, and until you're all negative for like a week, then you can go back home again. How the hell that doesn't go over very well? That's not going over very. And these COVID lockdowns and horror stories we've heard about with the shutdowns and endless stories, not good. And so, what do? You're trying to get reelected for a third unprecedented 10-year term, which will put you into your 60s or 70s. Again, the dictator doesn't want to leave with his cronies. You blame America for everything. And that's the playbook you pull out every single time. If there's problems in Hong Kong with people who want, representation in government, that's America. That's the Americans interfering with our internal affairs. One man, one vote. That's the United States. Just those bastards. Let's jail all these radicals here in Hong Kong. Teach them a lesson not to listen to the Americans and not try and do what America does. We'll clean up this whole thing. Well, that's not going over very well in Hong Kong. But if you've got the army and the military and you turn the police into secret informants, and every fifth person is a snitcher, you try to have a meeting with a buddy of yours at a Starbucks and talk about, well, maybe we should try to get so and so to run for the city council. No. Someone else going to overhear that, tell someone else, and then both of you are arrested. And you didn't come home tonight. Your wife is going, "Where are you? Where's my husband?" I don't know. You left work at 4. Wasn't he home at 4:30? No, he didn't come home at 4:30. Wow, where is he? Nobody knows. He's a guest of the state right now for a few chat. We're going to have a chat with this guy for a couple of months. In any event, if you want to blame anybody, you blame America. And so when Nancy Pelosi went to Taiwan and visited the democratic island of Taiwan, the Chinese didn't like it. And so what do? You do drills, military drills, and you fire live missiles into the water, and you cut off various entry and exit points into Taiwan to show the Americans and the rest of the world how mighty your military is. And with a 700% increase in spending, in military spending, courtesy of consumers of all Chinese goods who've paid for it, they're showing off what happens when you and I buy goods that are made in China. Part of that money flows back to China, and they now buy bullets and tanks and aircraft carriers and jet fighters and guided missile systems and complex radar systems, and they buy submarines and they launch rockets into space, and they become more and more sophisticated militarily to eventually take over Taiwan and enslave 24 million Taiwanese into the Chinese system. And the game plan is simple. You come in there, you take over, you arrest all the leaders of the country, anyone associated with the leaders of the country. If that means 1 million people have to be imprisoned, 1 million people have to be imprisoned. You take them to the mainland, to out-of-the-way places that no one can get to, and you re-educate these people. The remainder are left to their devices. They're told to follow the new laws and the law of the land, which is mainland China. And if you don't, you get to join these people in other camps on the mainland, never to be heard from again. And every time someone is born in Taiwan and is 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12 years old, they're in school being indoctrinated into the wonderful world of China and how great it is to be a Chinese national, to be a servant of Xi Jinping and his pals over there. And that's what's happening in the Hong Kong schools right now. The entire curriculum has been changed. There's no mention of colonialism with Britain anymore in Hong Kong. That never happened. That is not in any history book. If you are caught with a book that talks about how the United Kingdom turned over Hong Kong 25 years ago, you are arrested because you are carrying propaganda from an outside state. You can't have that here. You're obviously a traitor to our country. We need to re educate you. And you're gone for a couple of years. You're no longer a factor. Taiwan is next. The United States is powerless to stop it. The only way the US can stop it is if they want to nuke mainland China. And the United States is not going to nuke mainland China. Why? Because mainland China can nuke the United States. It's not going to happen. And there's no way a president of the United States is going to be able to send 500,000 American kids into an armed conflict with the Chinese. Where are you going to fight this war? What, you're going to land them in Taiwan and fight hand-to-hand combat in Taiwan while the Chinese missiles are coming down on you? That's not going to happen. You're going to land in mainland China and invade China? Not going to happen. Don't see that politically working out. Anyway, it's a problem, and it's out there. Okay, it's just there, and Xi Jinping is going to have his way. The hope was for Xi Jinping and the Chinese that we would be able to entice Taiwan to want to join the mainland. It's going to be great. We're going to have trading relationships, lots of jobs, lots of free flow of information, and we become closer and closer together, and we become more one like one. And the Taiwanese are going, we saw what you did in Hong Kong. We don't trust you bastards. We know this game. You changed the laws in Beijing over us. You say that the law in Beijing is now Taiwanese law, which is what you did in Hong Kong. Whatever goes in Taiwan in Beijing is now Hong Kong law. And then you put in your administrators, and all of our people disappear and go into jail, like our newspaper editors and our reporters and all the university kids that dare to question the authority. They're all gone. They're all eliminated, erased from daily life existence. And anyone who knows any of those people is under surveillance 24/7. Don't dare speak up for them because now you're an agitator, and maybe we should talk to you as well. Taiwanese are going, we know this game. We're not interested in this game. The problem with Taiwan is that you can't move the island 500 miles away from the Chinese coast. It's just too dang close. And the Strait of Taiwan is not that big a distance. And so there's the problem. And the solution doesn't look very promising. It's going to be a long, long, ugly, ugly story. And it's going to last many presidencies. Don't try to blame Biden for it. Don't try to blame Trump for it. Don't try to blame Obama for it. Don't try to blame Bush for it. Don't try to blame. It's not an American-made problem. It's a problem America has to deal with. But how? And there you go. It's just yuck. I guess I'm glad I'm a Canadian. I guess I'm I'm a homeless Canadian, of course. Living in a hotel room. What can I say? But at least I'm not subject to that life. Oh my gosh, unbelievable. Anyway, folks, 11 minutes from now, we open for trading here on Monday morning, and it's going to be wild and wacky. Where the market goes, how far, how fast, which stocks go up, which ones go down, and why, is what we're trying to deal with here today, and tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow. And I welcome you all to the party. I just wonder about this AMC story. That's the one I'm wondering about. I'm wondering about how it'll affect GameStop. I'm wondering how this dividend split thing is ultimately going to work out, and how it's all going to be, how it's all going to fall into place. Those of you who have joined us here today, gosh, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for any of you who have already been giving us thumbs ups today. If you've been able to throw us a thumbs up and let us know what number you are, thank you. It helps me get an idea of how many thumbs ups are coming in. I appreciate this so much from you guys. You are the best. I love you for it. We've got, as usual, a pretty good crowd to start the week, and it's great to have you all here. Sure hoping that you're enjoying the program. Hopefully I'm not making any of you too angry. It's almost impossible for me to make every one of you happy here. because no matter what I say, some will say, "Oh, he's going into politics," and others say, "Why does he just stay to business stories? And why does he do that? Why does he do that?" It happens. It is the way it is, and it's impossible to comment on the world at large without someone being upset about it and others being happy about it. It's just welcome to my world, and welcome to the world of every YouTuber who has the same issue I have, where we cannot satisfy our viewers completely. It's utterly impossible, especially when you're live. You're just kind of winging it and trying to figure out what's going on. We have had 157 thumbs ups come in already, and I so appreciate it. Not My SoFi has said, I've been a member now for 7 months. SoFi is going to $9 today. GameStop to 44. Woohoo! Well, we'll see how that works. Thank you so much for those of you who are posting these announcements. You're going to the, I think what you do is you go to the dollar sign below the comment, you hit on that box, and then you can make a comment about how long you've been a member here. I thank you for being a member of this channel and for how long you have been members. In 8 days will be the 16th of this month, and that will be 18 months that I started offering memberships to this channel. Members can make comments right over here and pop up those incredible neat emojis, among others. And thank you, all of you who have been letting me know, hey, I've been a member for 7 months, 9 months, 12 months, 13 months, 15 months. Soon it's going to be 18 months that some of you will have been a member of this channel. I thank you all coming on here. I just love it. Bill says, I'm here for the rants. Go, Uncle Bruce from Hawkeye. Thank you, everybody. 163 thumbs ups are in here. If you're able to throw a thumbs ups to this channel, please help us out. That tells YouTube there's engagement here with this YouTuber, and we love doing this. We love being part of this channel, part of this family. We love those knee emojis, says Munamo. We love popping those up because whenever we pop up the Knights of the Knee emojis from Monty Python, good things seem to happen in the markets for us. And well, I'll just throw up a few of my own to help you out. And if you want to throw up some knee emojis, be my guest as a member. You're certainly welcome to do so. Thank you, those of you who are renewing your memberships on this channel. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate it. It's the only way this channel exists. We don't live off of ad revenue from YouTube. I can assure you of that. It wouldn't even pay for this hotel room. The ad revenue from YouTube would not pay for this hotel room. I'd be on the street. It's memberships that keeps us going. We thank you so much. Of course, donations are always welcome. Of course, super chats, super banners, any of those, of course, and PayPal donations. We love you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. Many of you have found a way to support us by watching classes, and I love you for that. Thank you, Larry Titus, buddy. You're back from Jamaica. Thank you for those of you who are picking up the classes. There are 13 classes you can watch on my website called stockmarketswithbruce.ca. If you want to learn how to write stock options and make money on stocks that you own anyway, why don't you watch some of these classes right here? There's 13 of them. You can watch them in any order you want. You can watch them as many times as you want. They're $100 a piece, and they're about 2 hours long each. So there's 26 hours, I guess, of approximately 26 hours of instruction. Live classes held with a lot of the folks that you see talking here all the time, who are becoming rather proficient at writing options and learning how to roll over stock options if stock go higher while you've written contract. There are folks here who are doing really well figuring out how to write a contract with 2 or 3 weeks left to go, or even 2 or 3 days left to go, watching them depreciate into zero as time eats away the value of the contract that they have written or sold. They buy them back for pennies on the dollar and are scoring dollars after dollars after dollars. It is a beautiful thing. A number of you have decided that you want to see me one-on-one. You want me to be on camera. Here, you're on camera. There, we're in a private mode here on my channel, and we have one-on-one chats to review how you're doing with your option writings, how your account is doing. We go over some strategies together. We visit, and we figure out what is going on and how to take advantage of this market. Love the one-on-ones. If you'd like to have a one-on-one session with yours truly, drop me an email. The cost is 400 US an hour for a 1 hour session. But I can tell you that I have not yet had anyone say to me, it isn't worth it. They all say to me, I spent an hour with this guy and I started making thousands of dollars in profits on my option trades because of him. Not bragging, I'm just saying it's a constant theme. I'm grateful and I'm really happy that it's working for so many of you. If you want to have a one-on-one with me, let me know. If any of you who are picking up my courses, my options trades, these classes, if you're having any trouble with them, if you can't get them to work properly, or you lost the link to lesson number 5 or something, drop me an email and we'll get you another link, and you can get back to work and become a smarter trader and a more proficient option writer. Okay. Thank you about being here. Marcus wants to know something. Hi, Bruce. Excuse me for meeting in. I'm on a mobile. Welcome, my friend. I'd like to ask what your opinion is about buying Tesla stock before the split. Greetings from Germany, Marcus. I wouldn't be worried about buying the stock because of the split. I would be buying the stock because it's dipped enough to make it attractive. Because of the pending legislation that's now in front of Congress. The Senate passed the bill yesterday for electric car subsidies and tax breaks going forward. Now it has to go through Congress. Then the two houses have to negotiate the final bill to make it perfect. Then the president signs it. So there's a lot yet, another week or two of whatever that might be going on before this is nailed down. And so possibly Tesla shares could fluctuate quite a bit yet between now and the final passage of this bill where the president signs it into law. But I will say today, look at the Tesla up 1848 to 883. Could the stock go to 1,000 and then split 3-to-1 for $333? Sure, it could. But will it is the question. I don't know. This is where there's a lot of speculation. What I don't think is going to happen. I don't think Tesla's going to 1,500 a share because they're going to do the split 3-for-1. I don't think 1,500 is it's not going to double. It's not going to go up by 50, 60%. I just don't. I don't think so. With the split, there'll be many more shares outstanding now. That will also affect the short interest levels. More options will trade. There'll be a lot of speculation. Now, what you could do in theory is you could buy a stock option, a few months down the road for, say, December, this January, February. But you're gambling now. I mean, you are gambling. If you're going to buy a call option, you could try this game, but I wouldn't be recommending it to my viewers. I certainly am not recommending my viewers just get in there and run in there and jump all over. Too scary, too wacky. Anyway, there it is. I don't know how this is gonna play out. Again, it could go up, it could stay flat, it could go up and then go back down. This is not a company-specific story about the split will not make them any more money. That's not going to happen. The company will make money whether they sell more cars or not, keep their costs down or not, supply chain issues. That's what's going to move the stock in the long run. Short-term stuff like this, it's the Wild West, man, and you're a gambler if you're playing this game. That's all I can tell you. Okay. Larry Titus has rejoined us from Jamaica. And guess what he's done? He's ringing the bells. He's ringing the bells, baby. We're in business now. We're back in business. And we're open for trading. And thank you, Larry, for doing this. So appreciate it. It's great to have you back, pal. And I'm just happy that you're alive and well. We're open, baby. Alberto, Larry, thanks. You bet, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate this. The whole dealio. We'll see how this market wants to open up, and run. We have a lot to watch today. We're watching, obviously, some stories here. I've got a couple of stories highlighted here. See if I can get myself out of the way. You notice here, we're talking about the idea of GameStop. We're watching AMC, ME, SoFi, Matterport, and a whole bunch of other stuff going on today. There is just no end to what is going on here. Uh, I would love to say to you, this is exactly what's going to happen and how. I would love to do that. I bet you everybody would love to do it, but none of us, no one can do it. And so we're seeing what's going on here. H. Gregory, Uncle Bruce, as an AMC holder, I got stock in AMC. This split's going to do great for my 18th, September 16th covered calls and my September bought puts. Do you think we should sell the APE shares immediately if they start trading around 10? No idea. It's possible that those shares could run to 10, but that could mean a $10 drop on the commons from wherever they would be when this split's enacted. Because again, we're going from 500 million shares out approximately to a billion shares out approximately. There's no reason why AMC shares should be $25 and the preferred shares be at 10, and you have a $35 value per shareholder times 10, a billion, that's a $35 billion company. There's no way this is a $35 billion company. So H. Gregory, we're going to have to just take this day by day, trade by trade, moment by moment, option trade by option trade. You may find that you're going to buy back your calls for virtually nothing, or if that happens, it happens. The puts hopefully will soar and you'll score there. And then you're going to assess where you want to be with your preferreds and with your comments and what you want to do next. And we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. That's all I can tell you, because I didn't know a week ago we'd be talking about this topic this week. I mean, these changes are nuts. It's wild. It's absolutely wild what's happening out there. Thank you all so much for this whole thing. Oh, a whiteboard, says Larry. That's new. Aha. Dual camera live show. That's new. What's going on over there at this little hotel room with this homeless Canadian? Ooh, high tech, I'll tell you right now. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I see the Dow up 200 points. That's what it seems to be indicating to me is a 200-point gain at the moment. NVIDIA shares fall more than 7% on pre-market trades following revenue warning. U.S. stocks are higher as investors shrug off expectations for an aggressive Fed hike. That's a mistake. The Dow climbs 163 points. Walt Disney and Dow are higher. The problem here is that the spread between the 2-year Treasury and the 10-year Treasury continues to narrow, shrinking to intraday low of almost minus 43 basis points. This is not good. When a 2-year Treasury gets you more money than a 10-year Treasury, that's an inversion of yield. You're supposed to get more money the longer the Treasury lasts. You're supposed to get more interest. You're getting less interest. That's not good. That is a sign of a recession. Although we don't know when and we don't know how deep, but these are indicators that are just not good indicators. We're up 216 points on the Dow. That indicator is real. We're up 25 on S&P and we're up 89 on NASDAQ. We're up about 2/3 of a point roughly across the board. Oil still down 67 points. I got ME at 391, up 27 cents. So far on ME, so that's good to see. Other stocks we are following, obviously AMC 25.49 up 331. There are people out there who are convinced that this is the second coming of the run up on AMC, that this split will make everybody rich because somehow miraculously, by just having a stock split, offering a dividend for these preferreds, will just make the market go straight up, because somewhere miraculously $5 billion is just going to appear out of nowhere and want to buy into these preferred shares so that AMC can pay their debt off in full. How this happens is beyond me, because I don't know of a single investor that's going to say, "Hey, I noticed you just issued a whole bunch of preferreds as a dividend for free to a bunch of shareholders. Let me buy a bunch of those. I'll give you $10 a piece for them, and I don't need any interest on that money. I don't need any voting rights. I don't need any conversion ability into common stock. I'll just give you $5 billion with all my pals here. We'll just give you $5 billion, and we're happy just to be part of the crowd." I don't know how that. I don't know who does that. I don't know what investor will want to put up that kind of cash with that little return. There's no return there. And here's the thing: if you're going to issue stock at $10 a share and raise $5.3 billion to knock off the debt, you're issuing 530 million shares on top of the shares that are out there already. Now, if it's just a 1-for-1 split thing, the preferreds could become commons, and the new preferreds could become commons. I don't know how, because they haven't increased the size of the commons. The dilution factor is there. The preferred shareholders get dividends and get cash. They get assets first if the company dissolves. If you've got 500 million preferreds out and then you sell 500 million preferreds miraculously, and you have $1 billion preferreds and 500 million commons, there is no damn way the commons are worth $10 a share. They're worth $5 a share, because you've got 1.5 billion shares out there now. I don't know how can this stock be worth $20 a share if there's 1.5 billion. How can the stock be worth $30 a share if there's 1.5 billion out? That's triple what's out there now. The dilution is 300% dilution theoretically if you try to pay off all the debt. This is what's overhanging this company. I just do not know. I know why the stock is up. Oh, I know that. More buyers than sellers. Who are the buyers? Retail investors who are getting all pumped up about it. Okay, great. You take your life into your own hands if you're playing this game here. I say you buy puts, you go long on puts in time, so that you can sit back and go, all right, go play your little game, run that sucker. GameStop is 45.13, it's up $5. There is no reason for GameStop to be up $5. There is no economic reason for GameStop. I love GameStop. I have no idea what is going on there. Wavy, thank you, buddy. Interesting that they were halted. AMC put option prices stuck as well. Unbelievable. I tell you, it's wild. It's wild. What's happening with to the SoFi reverse split? I must have missed something. I haven't heard anything about it. Have you? Anybody? We're 837 up 41 cents on SoFi. Am I complaining about higher prices? I am not. I want you to take advantage of higher prices any way and every way you can. On GameStop, you roll over into higher contracts. That's what I want you to do. I want you to lift your exercise prices. If you need to buy, if you've written 4 calls on GameStop and you can't buy them all back in one go because they've gone up too much, but you can buy one back, buy one call back and write another new call instead. And then buy the second call back and write the new call instead. And then buy the third call back and write the new one. And then buy the fourth one and write the new one. And you've done a 4 contract rollover. You've moved up your strike price. You may have extended the time. And you are richer. Because why? The stock is up $5. You've moved up your strike prices. That's richer to you if you get exercised. And hopefully you can buy back your call at one price, sell the new call at about the same price, and just roll up your options. Go with the flow. Don't fight it. Go with it. The stock wants to go to $45. Great. That's $190 a share. Stupid, isn't it? 180 a share. Pardon me, 180. Stupid, isn't it? But it is. Okay, it's 180 a share. Take me to 180. I'll roll out of 120s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. I'll go up into the 160s, 70s, 80s. If you can roll into 150s, 160s, 165, like any value higher than you are into now, you are winning more. It's just that simple. AMC, you can afford to buy some $25 puts. You can afford to buy some $22 puts. Sell. Buy puts. You can buy some AMC puts 3, 4, 5, 6 months out. You can go that far out. You got time, not too much cash on the line, hopefully, out of the money puts, great. And then let's see what gives. Let's see if this AMC, this group at AMC can raise $1 billion to pay down the debt by 20%. Can they pay their debt down by 20% through this preferred share thing? I'd like to see this. I have no idea how this is going to happen. The Dow's up 211. Matterport is up 13. Tesla's up 33. Kind of expected that, didn't we? Now $34. SoFi 837. Go baby go. GameStop 45.13. HDK HKD, that 8MTD digital thing, is down $78. It's off. Although I'm wondering if it's even trading at this point. Is it actually alive or not? We'll find out. The last I saw it was down. What else we got? Pfizer down 31. Spire is down 1.5. Boeing up $3. Apple up $1.30. SmartRent up 8 cents. ATIP up 2. Rocket Lab up 36 to 570. Go baby go. Cyxtera up 28. ME up 52 cents to 419. 55 cents on your ME. I'm hoping a bunch of you have stuck it out, waited it out, hung in there, didn't get dissuaded by any of those, downers, and you're still here. And I sure hope a bunch of you have averaged down on the ME over these months and months and months. Wow, isn't that amazing? 419 on ME, the 52-week low, 212, now sitting at 419. Yeah, baby, it's welcome back to this level. Just broke 3 last week. Now it's breaking 4. It's great. Google's up 167. HPQ up 32 cents. Cisco up 28. Twitter up 78. HD up 354. Carvana up 230. Robinhood up 11. Vanik down 366. IBM up 77 cents. Microsoft up 86. Goldman up $3 to 337. US Steel up 45 cents. Meta up $1. Amazon up 293 to 143. Bed Bath Beyond up 398 to 1214. Wild. I have zero faith in the upside of this stock for any period of time, of serious length of time. I have no idea whether they can raise any money. I am praying that they can sell stock from the Treasury to raise cash. I'm praying that Cohen has got something cooking, but I don't know why any hedge fund would want to buy any stock from the Treasury of this company. I have no idea. I do not know. BlackBerry down a dime. Royal Caribbean up 17 to 39.62. Boy, I'd love to see that go to 50, and you can buy puts all day long. Target down 148. JP Morgan up 247. Costco down $6 today. Walmart up 19 cents. Nvidia just off 385 on the open market. Disney down 155. American Airlines up 3 cents. Netflix down 4. Moderna down 450. What a morning. What a morning. The Dow's down 91 points. It was up 200. What am I missing? What is going on there in this wild and wacky market? Am I even right or wrong? Is my machine wrong? My machine's wrong. We're up 207 on the Dow. I apologize. What is going on? I still ask, what's going on? 200-point gain on the Dow, and oil under pressure today, down 54 cents. S&P up 35, at NASDAQ up 160. Whew. This is wacky. $27 on AMC, up 485. Another a run that makes no sense whatsoever. And I'm so sorry for any of you out there, not necessarily my viewers. Hopefully you guys are informed on what to do and how to do it. But I am so sorry for any innocent victims out there who are getting hosed to being convinced to buy AMC by mother of all short squeeze dreamers. Look, I love them when they go up. I really do. But when they go up, I love seeing people take profits. I just take the money off the table and say, thank you, sir. Keep bringing me another. I just don't know how this is going to play out. I mean, the stock's up. Yeah, But can it stay up? If it's up 485, it can be down 485 in 15 minutes, uh, because this company is technically underwater. They owe more than they've got. It's as simple as that. They've got to find someone to give them money, and I don't know who's going to do it. I do not know. GameStop halted again, apparently. 46.27 is where we're at on the GameStop. Volume of 3 million, if I'm reading this correctly, which is 750,000 pre-split. We're not trading 5 million pre-split. We're only trading 750,000. That right there, again and again and again, I will keep hitting you with this. There is no volume here. There is zero volume. 3 million sounds great. Oh, wow. 3 million shares traded. Ooh, yeah. 750,000 pre-market. That's what this is. We should be at 5 million here. If there's something hot happening on GameStop, like big, impressive, corporately, go. This should be 15 million. There should be 20 million trading right now. It's not there. 3 million. I always wonder. 44.08 on GameStop right now. High and low today. High of 47.96. Just it's ridiculous. Low of 40 on GameStop. A 3.9 million volume. This is ridiculous. Again, there you go. Gosh, it's nuts. It's nuts. It's nuts. It's nuts. GameStop halted indeed. Again, unbelievable. Unbelievable. I don't know, kids. I just don't know. This HKD, this Hong Kong listed AMTD Digital Inc. that went to $2,550 a share after going public at $780. The mother of all short squeezes. It's now $553. It is down $168 this morning. This should be making GameStop go to 32. That's what this should be doing. If GameStop ran up because this thing was running up to 25.50 and it's now at 5.53, it's 80% lower in 4 trading days. Why is GameStop at 40 whatever bucks a share? Okay, so now we say, well, that's because of it. It's because of AMC, Bruce. AMC is going up $3.17. That's why GameStop should be going up. No, it shouldn't. But it is. Okay, it is. Fair enough. Then you have to take advantage of this to roll your contracts. You've got to roll your contracts. Those of you who have done no rolling of contracts, what you have to do is you let the stock run up and you sell your GameStop, and then you buy it back $5 lower. You play that game. You play the game of, you want to run it on me? Run it. Here, you can have my stock. I'll sell it to you, and I'll buy it back cheaper because it's not going to hold these levels without the volume. We need millions of shares pre-split on GameStop to hold this market. 44.08 is what I see it at the moment. And let's see what's going on. I'll buy more if it goes below 40 again. Yeah, exactly. Buy all you want. What is going on in this market? I can't give you all the answers. I can only tell you what I see, and what I see is bizarro world. AMC up 317, the Dow up 240, Matterport up 19. I'm happy with this. Tesla's up 41. What can I say? 905. SoFi up 40 cents. Love it. 44.08 on GameStop, waiting for that. HKD 553 down 168 bucks. Pfizer down 21 cents. Spire down 3 cents. Boeing up 291 to 167.94. Apple up 177. Smart Rent up 14 to 586. ATIP up a half a penny. Rocket Lab up 36 to 570. Xterra up 24 cents. ME up 55 cents to 419 a share. ME volume this morning appears to be 1.9 million volume. Beautiful. Beautiful. People coming in Monday tonight after the bell. ME reports. What is going on with the ME? I'll tell you, it is just amazing what I'm seeing here. Wild. Just an incredible day here. Doing what I can with what little I got. 423 up 59 cents from what I can tell you at the moment. The market, if the market is ignoring the Federal Reserve's expected rate hikes, they're doing it at their peril. The market is doing it at their peril. This Federal Reserve was supposed to go with maybe another 3/4 point hike, a 1/2 point hike, something like that. Wasn't going to be too aggressive. They were going to try to get into the 3.5 range. If the Federal Reserve feels they have to go to 4.5%, they will, and they'll go up a point in the next quarter, in the next issue, the next month. They'll go up a point a month for the next 2 months if they need to, or 3 months. The street doesn't believe they're going to do it. You are underestimating the determination of the Federal Reserve. $4.30 on 23andMe, $4.30 now, up 66 cents on ME. We are following a number of developing stories all at the same time. We're up $5 on GameStop to 45.03. We're up $3.59 on AMC to 29.77. Matterport up 21. Tesla's up $44. SoFi up 41 cents. HKD down $168. We got Spire down 2. We got ATIP up 2.5. Rocket Lab up 38 cents. ME up 71 now to 435. Google up 232. HPQ up 35 cents. Cisco up 32. Are you busy this morning watching the market trade like crazy today? Are you having fun? Isn't this something? This halting is such bullcrap, says Bama Babe. It's resumed trading. New average on SoFi got me 32% in the green. I'm not used to this. Yep, I'm averaging the 632, Alberto. Oh, what's happening? You're getting richer. That's what's happening because you're sticking around for the show. Ed, what's up with 23andMe? Why the jump? I don't know for sure. I can only speculate. And I know for a fact earnings come out tonight after the bell. For a fact. I noticed that, and you may have too, there are takeovers going on in the medical space. Drug companies buying drug companies. I'm just saying, I don't know about 23andMe. I have no idea if they're in play, if they could be in play. Could something they're working on with AstraZeneca be coming together? I have no idea. Is there news coming out tonight about something big going on? I don't know. I do know this. The stock is up. You like it? I like it. 434. I like it. Keep it going. 70 cents. It's about bloody time that it's going up. And it's still, remember, it is still $5.64 away from $10. It owes us big time. Okay. We have not been paid back yet for all the pain and suffering that we've been enduring with ME. We are owed gazillions of dollars here. Amazing run. Look, AMC 25.34. Volume, the high today, $27. The volume, 35 million. That's actually disappointing that it's only 35 million. I'm happy, it's increased somewhat, but 35 million, I don't know if that's enough. There's a lot of day trading going on here, a lot of speculating going on here. I'll tell you, I wonder. 24.99 at the moment. Now up only 281. The Dow up 275. Matterport up 21. Tesla up 41. SoFi up 39. GameStop 43.29 up 327 because AMC is backing off. If AMC is backing off, GameStop, I guess, is going to back off. I guess GameStop went up because AMC went up. I guess because is there a press release from AMC? No. Volume 4.8 million. That's 1.2 pre-split. 1.2 million. If you've been with me for a while, and a bunch of you have been with me for a long time, through last January, February, March, we remember when this stock would trade 5 million in the first hour. Pre-split, 5 million. That's 20 million now. Right? We're at 4.8 million. Right? We have to trade on GameStop 20 million today, pre-split, to hold a $45, $50 market. I mean, there is no way GameStop will be back to $48 and close at $49.50 today without substantial turnover volume. We got to have it. We're not getting it. It's not coming in. 43.26 up 324. This is the opportunity to roll. Move up on your strike prices. right now, because you want to be a higher strike price share option writer. With the shares coming into the mid 30s, you want to be in the high 30s. Anything you can, you want to be moving now. Keep your eyes open on your option chains, and move forward in time if you must. Move up your strike prices. Do not get exercised if at all possible. Move them up, and if you can move up one or two or three or four or all of them, do it. We've got Steady Mystic here. That's a familiar looking name to me. That pussycat. I've seen this pussycat before. Welcome, Steady Mystic, to the show today. Chillin' with Uncle Bruce member has returned. I believe this is a returning member. Nice to have you here, and thank you all for being part of the show today. I'm throwing up some more knee emojis so that the shares go the directions you want and your contracts make you nothing but money. Beautiful stuff, everybody. Welcome one and all to this morning show. It's been something. Like I say in plain English, I'm trying to tell you what's going on. And the Dow is up 289, 292 right now. The Dow is ignoring a lot of problems. Taiwan, problem. China economy, problem. Ukraine war, problem. 13% expected inflation rate in the UK, problem. 8 to 10% inflation in the US, problem. Higher expected interest rates coming from the Fed, without a doubt. And it could be a surprise jump anytime. They can raise rates this morning by 1%, 2%, anytime they want. They don't have to have a meeting. They can have an emergency session, raise it, announce it, and be done with it. You just never know. This is a market. To me, we're on eggshells. We're walking on eggshells. And yet the Dow is ignoring it all. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The Dow is ignoring the reality of the situation, that we've got this market running, and the Dow, the Fed does not like it. They don't want a hot market. They want a hot economy. They want a calmer economy. They want inflation under control. This is not helping. Still, it is what it is. You can't argue it. You can't poo-poo it away. It's there. We're up, and we got to deal with it. All right. Beach Boy, Uncle Bruce, Z, and myself liked your China rant. Wait, some soy sauce and rice got thrown onto the wall. Does that mean anything? Dang, I'd pretty much written off ME. Welcome back to the party, pal. ME. Oh, we've been talking about this all morning. 444, up 80 cents on your ME, kids. How about that? Nick, Mirko, now what? What are we going to do? Tesla, 904, up $40. AMC, 24.92, up 274. It's been higher, but it seems to be backing up a little bit right now. It got up to 27.50 for like a nano trade or two. 23.44 is the low. 25.10 last trade on AMC. The volume of 39.9. Call it 40 million volume. The Dow up 290. Matterport up a quarter to 528. Tesla up $40 to 904. SoFi up 32 cents to 828. GameStop up 258 a share, 42.60. But it was higher. GameStop hit 47.96. A nanosecond trade or two. It just got, and then back. And here we are, 42.90, up 288 on 5.2 million. After the split. This is pre-split, 1.3 million shares. Not good. This is not good. It's unsustainable to hold this. The higher it goes, the everyone gets richer, and people start going, maybe I should sell some of this stuff. I'm way up all of a sudden. I bought it in the 100 range. I bought it at 110. I bought it at 120. I bought it at 125. I bought it at 130. Hey, that's what they're saying, Hey, there you go. All right. GameStop, 42.75. HKD down $186 to 535. Oh my gosh. Pfizer up down a penny. Spire up a half a penny. Boeing up $3. Apple up $2. SmartRent up 14. ATIP up a penny. Rocket Lab up 29 cents. Sixter up 18. ME up 90. $4.53. 554 now, looks like up 90 cents. Volume on ME today, 2.75 million. There is a buy wave coming in anticipation of tonight after the close, they reveal their results. That's what we know. We know it's up 90. We know the results are coming. That's it. And the rest we're speculating on what the heck is really happening out here. Holy moly macaroni. So much fun. Nazareth, both AMC and GameStop halted at the high of the day. So there's that. Yeah, the shenanigans continue with the brokers. It doesn't stop. And is there a congressional investigation meeting coming up? Is there an SEC investigation coming? Do you hear anything? I don't hear anything. Yeah, head starts more Nick Moore. Head starts with H, so probably hold. Beach Boy. When GameStop behaves like that, I stay away and wait a little. The options cash machine is just reloading. Yeah, exactly. Unbelievable what's going on. Let's take a look at other stuff. We still have the U.S. market right now up. Looks like 280 points. Going to reload this. We're up 78 on ME at the moment. The Dow up 279.98. Google up 228, HPQ up 37, Cisco up 41, Twitter up 85 to 43.38, Home Depot up 345, Carvana up 14 cents, Robinhood up 28 to 1068, Vanek down 175 to 241, IBM up 40, Microsoft up 263, Goldman up 348, US Steel up 33 cents. We got Meta sitting right now at up $8 to 175. Amazon up 250. Bed Bath Beyond at 1134 up 318. The high on Bed Bath and Beyond 1334. 1334 was the high on BBBY. It's now 1140 on 50 million volume. There's only 70 million out. This is trading like GameStop used to trade. That's the kind of action GameStop used to have. And that's what we got today on BBBY. But we reached 1334. Now we're at 1141. And we'll see how this plays itself out. The market cap of BBBY is $900 million. It's not even $1 billion company. Speculation? Yeah. Sound financial investment techniques being used? Nope. It's all day trading speculation. That's what it is. It's all retail trading speculation. And these guys, they need the stock. BBBY management, they need this thing to get to 15, 20. They can go to 15 to 20 and they can pull off somehow, some way, a private placement, even 10 million shares at $17 a share. They'd raise $175 million. Desperately needed money into that treasury. 20 million, they'd raise $350 million. Anything. I don't know if they're going to do. I don't know if they're going to be able to do it, because I think the smart money's going. I'm not interested in any of this stock at 13, 14, 20 bucks a share. I don't want any of this stuff. Why would I want to buy this guy's stuff for? These guys are going to close stores. They're going to get through Christmas this year, do a huge liquidation, and then knock off half their stores. Unless they find a way to raise hundreds of millions of dollars, they're in trouble. Just because the stock goes up doesn't mean everybody runs to the store to buy stock. I don't know what's going on. Oh, this is wild and wacky. All right. BlackBerry up 24. Royal Caribbean up 133 to 41 bucks a share. Okay, everybody, welcome back to the party to start Monday, August the 8th, 2022. I'm doing the best I can with what little I have to explain to you somehow what is going on in this stock market right now. There's a lot of ignoring going on. There's a lot of bad news that we're not paying attention to mentality going on right now. Oil is now positive. It's up 13 cents a barrel. It'd been down about $1 all day. We got the Dow up 281, S&P up 38. NASDAQ up 182. 23andMe up 74 cents to 438 after topping out at 455 a share today. From what I can tell you, I think that's been the high today. 455, yeah, 437. Over 2.5 million traded on ME today. All right. AMC up 278. It was higher. It's now 304, 25.22, and it reached today 27.50 on AMC. Oh, does the management of AMC wish? Do they wish they could sell 10 million shares, 100 million shares of common right now at 25 bucks a share? Oh God, they wish they could do that right now. They wish so much they could blow in $2 billion of cash right now, just blowing off the comments, but they can't. They can't sell a single share at all to anybody for anything. So they're bringing out the preferreds, and I have no idea how anyone would want to buy this preferred stock at any price, the way it's being brought out at the moment, and with how many are being issued with this deal. I do not know what to think. The Dow is up 277, Matterport up 26, Tesla up $38, SoFi holding 822, up 27 cents, GameStop 43.38, up 336. The high today 47.96 for that long. Low of 40.75. That was the opening. We're now at 43.29. 6.2 million traded, which is 1.55 million pre-split shares. That's where we're at on the GameStop. And I'm sure hoping that a bunch of you are able to do rollovers, those who've written GameStop calls. I sure hope you're doing it. Lock these in. Get this, get this, get this. What else? Is Yahoo Finance also down for you guys? FL wants to know. Kareem, the stocks, not the company. The company is not the stock. Exactly. BW, HLBZ is flying a whole plethora of EV scooters at a global scale. Huge short there. Alex Bruce sold a 32 HPQ expiring December 8th for 149. I could roll into a 33 expiring 2608 and break even. Okay, let me rephrase. Let me reread that. I misread it. Alex says he sold a 32 HPQ expiring August the 8th. Okay, I misread that. Sorry, August the 12th. I'm still misreading it. 1208. I'm written for 12th of August for $1.49. I can now roll into a 33 for the 26th of August, and I can break even. Is this sensible or what? This is a sensible move. Your contract will move up $100 in exercise value from 32 to 33. You're doing it for nothing. All you're giving up is 14 days of time to give yourself another $100 higher exercise price. And of course, any pullback on the stock, any kind of profit taking, market going to $32 just on a little pullback, you're out of the money. This is a good move. Yeah, definitely a good move. The stock is up 38 cents only, but it is 33.96. And if you can go from a 32 to a 33, I'd do it. I would definitely do it, Alex. Absolutely. Get out there. Anybody got rights off at $47 on this GameStop? Anybody wrote GameStop 50s today? Nazareth, Yahoo is fine. Apparently it's working over there. We are now on the GameStop. We are now trading at 44.08. If any of you can do what Alex is trying to do, just with his HPQs, if you can do this with your GameStop shares, if you can do this with your any of your stocks that are going up, you can do this with your Boeing. If you can roll up into higher strikes on Boeing, if you can roll into higher strikes on Apple, if you can roll into higher strikes on Microsoft, if you can do this on Google, on Amazon, I would recommend you look into the option chain, take advantage, give more time to the option gambler, but you take more money. You either get a higher strike price and the same money, or the same strike price and a lot more money, or a higher strike price and more money, depending on how much time you give them. Do this. Alex, oh, damn, European style of date. We do days, months, the other way around. Sorry. Alex, it's right. I would prefer if you guys actually wrote the month for me. If you said to me, AUG 12, August 12, that would help me a lot, because I'm constantly confused with these numbers one way or the other. Just tell me the month. Just tell me what it is. Welcome to Movie Phone. Tell me what's the movie you would like to see. Just tell me the name of the movie. Kramer. I love Kramer. All right, we're up 250 on AMC. 2468 is where you're at on the AMC. 269 gain on the Dow. Matterport holding a 30-cent gain to 533. Tesla's up 35 bucks. SoFi up 32 cents. GameStop 42.62, backing off again on GameStop. Just hit 44 something. Now we're backing off again. Up 260 on 6.6 million volume on GameStop today. HKD down 154. Pfizer up 6. Spire down 12. Boeing down 290. What a morning we got going here. Apple up 184 to 167.19. Roll up on your apples if you can. Can you roll your contracts higher strike, further time? Do it. You want to do this. If the Dow wants to give a 500-point give back later this week, a 1,000-point drop, and Apple drops $5, you want to be out of the 155s, 58s, 160s. You want to be higher, 164s, 165s, 166s. Even if you're further out in time, those shares drop $5. Your contracts are out of the money, and you've now written calls that are worthless. In reality, they only have time value, nothing else, and they will give back dramatically, and you will cash in later this week, next week. It's a good move. A Smart Rent is up 8. ATIP is up 1.5 cents. Rocket Lab up 34 cents to 568. Cyxtera up 9. ME up 80 cents to 444 on ME. Google up $2. HPQ up 32 cents. Cisco up 45. Twitter up 88. Rock and roll. Coyote, that's how I write months in my tracking spreadsheets. Coyote, way easier to read to me. Is Nazareth. He's old and short, Alex. Use the letters where possible. Help this man. I got you, buddy. I got you. Alex, don't forget, he's homeless, dude. Poor chap. He's homeless. Telling us how to write options. He's homeless. Oh, man. So much fun. Unbelievable. AMC still up 248, but only 248, 24.66. It stopped going up. It's not going up anymore. It got to 27.50, and it's not going higher. Mother of all short squeezes, why isn't it going on? It should be up $10 today, don't you think? It's up 263 though. There you go. Any of you out there have AMC options? You want to roll up if you can. Definitely you want to roll up. Matterport up 32. Rock and roll. SoFi 830. Go baby. 42.91 on GameStop now. 42.91 on the GameStop shares. 23andMe 437 up 73 cents from what I think it's at. That's what it looks like to me. 432 now, up 68 cents. The Dow Jones up 266. S&P up 37. NASDAQ up 184. Oil up 14 cents. Whew, what a morning. What an unbelievable morning. Just crazy stock halts, trading halts. Dow up for no reason. What can I say? I'm just trying to explain to you in plain English what's going on. Look at the thumbs ups for this show. You guys are unbelievable. 220 thumbs ups. Man, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Steady Mystic, welcome to the party. New member today. I think this is a returning member. So glad to have you here with us. And thank you all who are here. What else is going on? Wow, just an amazing morning, everybody. 228 thumbs up. So you guys are awesome. Thank you. Might as well jump in. Lost a lot of opportunity by sitting out, says Big Nose. Nazareth, slow melt up is much more preferable than a huge jumps, 5% a day for 30 days. Please. Good. Well, I had trouble waking up this morning after this open. I'm wide awake, Bruce. I'm here. I'm wide open, baby. What are you telling me? Oh. Cheers, everybody. From a very stuffed up Canadian here, still dealing with stuffed nose, and we're working it. Gonzo Cruiser, a thumbs up, 229, buddy. Thank you so much for that. We have 236 now coming in. I tell you, that kind of thumbs up action, there's only one thing I can do to say thank you. Got to give you the neat emojis, neat from our friends at Monty Python. The whole search for the Holy Grail. The Knights of the Knee are putting up the knee emojis because that's going to make the markets do exactly what we want them to do for us. So much fun. Pick nose. When I have powder, the market goes green, runs away from me, and I can't get a fair price. Christian Smith, your GameStop bears make me laugh on days like today. Made about $1,000 off of one GameStop call contract this morning. Well done. Well done. Make money. Make it. Take it. They're going to hand it to you. You're going to grab it. Oh my gosh. $42.75 on GameStop, $24.69 on AMC. Austin, my AMC puts got slaughtered this morning. Now they're recovering. I just got to be patient. Well, this is the thing. You got to go far out enough and then cross your arms and say, go ahead, run your little game, run your little shenanigans. But the rooster is coming home to roost, baby. The rooster is coming, and the hens are going to get it. It is going to happen. I feel it. I don't see anyone telling me any other way. I don't know why these shares would go up when the company needs to raise a gazillion dollars and dilute their shareholders dramatically. I don't know why I'd buy these preferreds without them being convertible into common. You got to give me something, man. You're not paying me a dividend? I'm going to help you pay off your debt that you're paying interest on, and I'm not going to get anything for my money, like a dividend or a convertible. What? Don't come knocking on my door with that kind of that isn't an offer. This is a joke. What's going on? Oh my gosh, so much fun. Cindy, I just rolled my Apple August 12th. Thank you for writing it out. I just wrote my August 12th, 145 to January 2023 to a 150 strike, and I received $300 extra for the privilege. That's $500 more on your contract and $300 in cash. That's $800 more. Nice. Well done. That's called making money. I'll go to AMC. Desperately needs Shrek 6 to come out. Save movies for their debt situation. Shrek 6. Oh man, 2481 on AMC, up 263. The Dow up 266. Matterport up 24, Tesla up 37, SoFi up 29, GameStop 42.78 up 276. It's down from its high. That HKD stock, that ADR, 566 down 154. Wow. Pfizer up 17 at 49.44. Spire down 2 pennies. Boeing up 291 at 168 roughly. Apple up 177. SmartRent up 3. ATIP up a penny. Rocket Lab up 28. Cyxtera up 6. ME holding a 60-cent gain still. 424 on ME today. Volume ME 4.2 million. Rock and roll. That is beautiful stuff. Earnings come out tonight. Report tonight. Google up 189, HPQ up 32 cents to 33.90. The Cisco up 42 cents, Twitter up 87, HT up 342, Carvana down $1.20, Robinhood up 28, Vanik down 235. So Carvana and Vanik are negative. They've turned the corner. IBM up 43 cents, Microsoft up 183. It's dropping. Goldman 331, U.S. Steel up 20, dropping. Meta is up 750. Amazon is backing off. It's up 185, but it's coming down. BBBY is 1098, up 282, off from 1334. It's dropping here. It's dropping again. BlackBerry up 19, dropping in price. Royal Caribbean holding a 219 gain. Let's take a look. JP Morgan has gone red. Costco is backing off. It's up 5. Walmart up only where am I here? 22 cents. It's backing off. Nvidia dropping now, down 11, dropping. Disney's dropping. It's up 250. These stocks are going negative. They're going down. The market is backing off. Okay. Watch for these indexes to keep adjusting lower, possibly. We've got the Dow right now 265 higher. We got S&P only up 33 and NASDAQ up 157. So the NASDAQ is up 1.2%. The S&P is up 0.8 and the Dow's up 0.8. NASDAQ is backing off a bit from its high. Oil negative again, down 8 cents. A little back off there. Interest rates, the US 10-year 2.77, falling right now, falling. The German interest rates dropping to 0.87. We're dropping on the treasuries. Currency, euro is rising a bit to 102.06. The British pound is rising right now. That means the American dollar is falling right now. Interesting stuff. Europe, I think we're 9 minutes away from the close. Is that right? Or are we 40 minutes away? We might be 40 minutes away. London is up is up 64. The DAX in Germany is up 1%. France is up 1.2 at the moment. All right, here we are watching everything here. So much to follow. 429 on 23andMe, up 65 cents right now, everybody. That's what I see at the moment. GameStop 293 higher at 42.95. AMC up 277 to 24.95. All right. Let's see. Headlines are behind at the moment. Okay. Trying to watch 16 things at the same time here. Unbelievable what's going on, everybody. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for these thumbs ups. Thank you for your support. We got 242 thumbs ups. That's awesome sauce. We love it. Let's see here. What else have we got going on here? Deuce Caboose. Could we get some love from ATIP tonight? They owe us some serious love. Come on, new CEO lady, please. They report tonight. ME reports tonight. The ME is higher, 428 up 64. ATIP is up 1.5 pennies, though. 114.5 pennies, 115.5 up 2.5 pennies. Volume on ATIP is light. I'm sure. Hang on. I'll just wait for it to click in. Very, very interesting movements on these markets. ATIP, it won't give it to me. It won't tell me. 365,000. Yeah, not much there. All righty. Hopefully there'll be some love coming. We sure deserve the love. 43.74 on GameStop, trying a little rally. AMC 25.58, trying a little rally, up 340 and up 372 on GameStop. Okay, the Dow 259 higher right now. Coyote saying SoFi and GameStop are moving. Rock and roll. SoFi 832 up 36 cents. Go SoFi, go. Volume today on SoFi is 13.5 million. 13.5 million on SoFi today. That's not incredibly heavy. It's good, but it's not incredibly good. 25 million would be an indicator of serious strength. Well, we'll take it. We'll let's go up. Go up on Lightbulb. Just go up. Go up. SoFi, go up. Come on, baby. 317 gain on AMC at 25.35 now with 52.4 million. It's good. A good day going. It's a good day on volume if it can maintain it. That is the catch. And 52 million shares of volume, and it was 27.50. It's now 25.45. It's $2 lower, $2 lower than the high on 52 million. I don't know if this can maintain it. That's the catch. You're going to need 15 million an hour to maintain this price and go higher. I mean, the turnover is going to be huge. It's 500 million out there. Okay, got to really turn this over a lot. I don't know. Okay, let me double check now. Is this accurate? Is it at $27 right now? Is AMC at 27? Is that accurate? I'm showing a 485 gain right now. I don't know if I should believe it. I'm showing GameStop at 46.27. Is that real? Or is my computer going, my biggest iPad going, I don't know. Now I showed it 43 again. Yeah, I'm showing it back to 25 and 43. There's shenanigans going on at MarketWatch. I don't know what to say. Or at in my case, it's Yahoo Finance on my biggest iPad. Okay. You guys keep me posted on what you see. I'll keep you posted on what I see. 432 on ME, up 68. That looks accurate. We got the US market now up 268 on the Dow. That looks accurate. GameStop 43.47, AMC 25.23. That seems accurate. All righty. What a day today. Thank you, everybody, for joining in here. I really appreciate this. Let's see. We got here. Deuce Caboose, my brilliant idea was to buy 20,000 ATIP shares at 5. Cindy Unglebers, I have a $15 AMC expiring this week. $15 AMC. What about a rollover to January 24 leap to 25 for 200? Would that be a gain for you? Would that be I suspect you might even be ahead of the curve. That's way out there, isn't it? Like that. Can you do something in 2023? $25 leap. Can you do like a January 2023 instead of a January 2024? Maybe I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't have the option chain in front of me, so you're kind of gonna have to let me know on this. I mean, you can do that 25, of course you can, but it would be a gain, she says. So I'd make $200 profit going from 15 to 25 on the strike price, but I got to go out to Jan 24 to get it. Is that, what do you recommend? What do you think? And I'm trying to figure out, can you go to maybe 20 for 2023? What would there be a gain there? $5 move up and a gain of more than $200? Let me know. And or anything in between that time frame, perhaps. I'd like to keep you closer in time. I don't want you to go all the way to 24. If I can avoid it, I keep you into from now August to January. That's only 4 months. Let me know what your chain says, your option chain. Okay. Welcome to the party, everybody. What a day we got going here. Unbelievable. The Dow now only up 233. We've given up a bit of ground here. S&P is down a bit as well. It's still up 29. It's backing up. NASDAQ is backing up. It's up 140. A little profit taking maybe intraday. The first hour is come and gone here. We're giving up a bit of ground. Europe is going to close in what? Half an hour? Is that accurate? I'm trying to figure that out. We'll be watching all that. Okay. My, oh my, oh my, my, my. There we are, 236 again on the Dow here, 241 on the Dow. Little pullback coming in. The high on the Dow here was, we got to 33,109. We're at 33,044. So 65-point pullback so far to 240. So from 300 to 240-point gain, still good. But it looks a little lighter now, a little easier. Volume, I'm not sure about. All right, we'll follow this very, very closely. Thank you all for being here today, hanging out with us, trying to keep on top of this market. My goodness, SoFi 826 up 30, GameStop 43.99 now. AMC up at 25.28, up 310. Matterport up 26. ME up 65. ATIP up 4. Way to go, ATIP. Keep it going, baby. Up 4. Come on, let's go. We want to see some movement here. 43.96 on GameStop. The high of 47.99 today. Apparently, now 43.96. We're $4 off this momentary nanosecond high of 47.99 that happened in the first 10 minutes of trading. We've backed off since. We did get down to, it looks like 42.20 after hitting that high of 47.99. It got to 42.20. Now 43.96. There are opportunities here, I believe, for many of you to take advantage of this gain today on GameStop, this almost $4 up move, to roll up your contracts. There are some opportunities here. No matter how far out your contracts are, keep an eye open on rollover scenarios. Definitely take a look at that. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for being here and letting us know how you're doing. Keep us posted how it's going. Deuce, I believe it's been a year since NE had any updates on drug trials. Maybe we get some decent updates. Cindy B, it would be closer to a break even to go to Jan 2023. Well, I like that move. I would prefer you be more like a break even to Jan 2020 with a higher strike. You got to get a higher strike. If you can get to 20, 22 and a half, 20, I'm not sure which are available to you, but if you can move up the strike, that would be the way to go. Mudamo, oh man, look at this. Mudamo, thank you for this super sticker. Number one. Thank you for that super sticker. Appreciate it, buddy. Definitely appreciate it. Cool beat stuff, man. That's awesome. Mirko, Uncle Bruce, would you say these spikes in price, GameStop, AMC, BB1, are made by the hype from retail investors? Yes, it is. It's retail hype and only retail hype. It's the weekend of hype that was going on Wall Street Bets, Reddit, all the Discord groups. They've got themselves into a froth, and movement begats movement. That's what happens. They see the movement, and then they pile in to get into the movement. They don't want to miss the show, and that's what's going on. Fear of missing out, Coyote. Exactly. Fear of missing out. And this can't last. There is no second wave, third wave. It's like a tsunami came in, but the wave crashed, and that was it. There wasn't another tsunami and another tsunami and another one. Only the first wave. And I think that's really what we have. I really believe it. But, you got to go through this first hour, the second hour, the third hour. You got to get through it. But in the meantime, you take advantage of these moves. You grab these gains and you lock them in. Lock in by writing GameStop 45s. Write GameStop 46s. Write GameStop 50s. Write GameStop 40s. Write calls. If you've got 33s and you can write 36s, do it. Roll into those. You can go from 34 to 35. You can go from 35 to 38. Whatever you can roll up, roll up. Follow this. Grab this as much as you can, because this is an opportunity here to make some money. I believe it. Like I said, the volume on GameStop is just not good enough. 8.3 million traded sounds fantastic. Sounds, wow, this is great. This is 2,075,000 shares pre-split. A stock that hit almost $48 today. Multiply that by 4. We're zooming in on 200 a share now. All right. Hello. Remember 200 a share? When's the last time we did that on 2 million volume? No. Not enough power coming in, all right? It's a retail move. Highest volume we've seen in a while, Coyote. Yeah, like in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I mean, this is not impressive, Coyote. It's not impressive. It doesn't seem normal that SoFi is holding over 8. I'm happy, but I didn't see it coming, says Deuce Caboose. Coyote saying, or it's on pace to be. Yes, Spicy, I have a $39 expiry, and I think this is a September 23rd because the 9/23 gives it away. I have a $39 expiry. I got $4.59 for it. Is it worth it to jump again out another month? Well, if you can move up the strike price, if you can get into a 40 or a 41 or a 42, can you move up strike for the same amount of money it's going to cost you to buy it back? Or within like 50 cents or so. I mean, it's close. Can you move up like $200 on your strike price for a $50 cost on the contract rollover? or a break even, or where you actually get more money. That's when it's worth your while. Otherwise, you sit there with your arms crossed on GameStop. Spicy Arnold, absolutely. Android, Spicy Android. I agree. Look into that. Check that option chain for this move. Absolutely. Munimo, thank you again for this super sticker. It's so appreciated. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Fantastic. It's exciting here. What a day. From a week ago to today, who have things ever changed? I really wonder though how long the momentum can keep building. 246 thumbs ups. Thank you for that. This market is really pushing its luck right now. It's really pushing its luck. 44.59, 44.48 on GameStop at the moment. All right, man. Oh man, what a morning! Unreal. Excuse me, one sec. Oh boy. All righty, let's take a look at this market. AMC 25.91 up 373 right now. 25.78 up 360. The Dow up 236. Matterport up 31. Tesla up 44.83 to 909. SoFi up 41 cents to 838. We got GameStop up 424 to 44.26. HKD down $157 to 563. Pfizer up 13 cents. Spire down 1.5. Boeing up $3. Apple up 163. Smart Rent up 2. ATIP up 3 cents to 116. Rocket Lab up 31 to 565. Cyxtera up a penny. ME up 59.5 cents to 423.5. Google up 168, now 185. HPQ up 23 cents to 33.82. Cisco up 24 cents. Twitter up 83. Home Depot up 4.45. Carvana up 60 cents. Robinhood up 37. Vanik down 2.39. It's been down all day. IBM up 16 cents. Microsoft up 171. Goldman Sachs up 2.89. U.S. Steel up 31 cents. Meta Platforms up 8.27. Amazon up 191. Bed Bath Beyond up 3.43 to 11.59 with a high of 13.34. Volume 57.8 million on Bed Bath Beyond. BlackBerry up 22. Royal Caribbean up 228 to 41.95. We got Costco up 4.88. JP Morgan down 47 cents. Target up $4. Walmart, like I said, up 1.40. Nvidia down 10.60. Disney up 4. American Airlines up 48 cents. Netflix up $13 to $239.90. And Moderna up $1.20 to 188.04. There's some of the favorites we're following here. Dow was up 233. Had been up 300. Kind of leveling off here. The first hour and 8 minutes have now gone through. Oil is down 41 cents. The Dow is up 0.75%. S&P is up 0.85. NASDAQ up 1.33% at the moment. We're not running away. We're higher, but we're not running away with a big, massive buy wave that's overpowering everything. I kind of wonder if we're going to run out of some gas here because we are not reloading up on another mega buy wave. We've had these drops, these little wavy down 2 steps up one, down 2 steps up one lately. We're down 37 on oil right now. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for being with me this morning. Thank you for the thumbs ups. We got 250 thumbs ups. If you can throw one at us, please do. Appreciate this. GameStop right now, 43.84 up to 3.82 a share. We did get almost to 44.80-ish, and now we're 43.79. So we just gave up about $1 here. We're up 3.74, and the high was just 48, just about $48. So 4.15 lower from the high of the day so far. All right. Whew, gosh, we're following a lot of fun stuff here. Okay. Zach, number 246. Thank you, buddy. Monday is popping spicy. If I go out to Jan 23, I can get 9 999. Okay, so spicy. I have a $39 contract. I got $4.59 for it. Should I go another month? Now, if you go to January 23, that sounds like a long time, but it's only 4 months, right? August, like September, October, November, December, January. Boom, 4 or 5 months out. You know, if you can move up and strike, that's the thing, spicy. Moving up. I don't want you to just go $39 strike. I'd love to see 40 or 41. You know, okay, because I'd like to see you buy it back soon. You can buy it back in the next few weeks, the next month, and it's out of the money because you wrote a higher strike. Perfect. Okay. I made it here, says Michael Downs. Too much winning. My bio stocks are cruising. Michael Downs, I am 254 on your thumbs up meter, Bruce. Thank you, Michael, so much for this. We appreciate 257 now are in here. We're going to hit 300 thumbs ups today. This is cool. Thank you all so much for helping out. There's only one way I can reward you, and thank you so much for these thumbs ups. Throw up the knee emojis and let you know the market will do what you want it to do if you pop up those knee emojis, because the knights of the knee are not to be messed with, not to be pilfered with. The knights of knee are all powerful, and the market will go the direction you want it to go when you pop up your knee emojis. Munamo knows and is in on it right off the get-go. The knee emojis are going to dominate this market, and the knights of the knee will make the market go the way you want it to go and make your options do what you want them to do. It's just a fact. We can't argue fact. I'm sorry. Thank you, Munamo. Richard, DH Ruda, thank you for popping in the knee emojis. It's overpowering the markets. There's no way the markets will go against you when you use the power of the knee emoji to give it in. Oh, man. AMC 2542, GameStop 43.85, ME 428 today on ME, up 64 cents. 31-cent gain on Rocket Lab. Thank you very much. What a day today. Amazing. SoFi up 40 to 836. Man, those knee emojis have been working for us. Trucker Tech knows what we're talking about. Sean and Wendy, God is amazing. They know what we're talking about. The knee emojis will come in and overpower the markets, and they will do as we wish them to be done. It's just that simple. You can't stop it. Go, baby, go. Not my SoFi. God, all gone. Oh, man, what a morning, everybody. Thank you all for being with me today. Just so great to have you here, and appreciate this support today. Thank you for the thumbs ups, super stickers, and becoming members and rolling over your memberships another month, and working your options this morning and keeping me posted on how you're doing. Man, this is good stuff. Michael, I got in on that Bed Bath & Beyond play on Friday. I sold out this morning for some cash. Nice going, buddy. Nice going. Sometimes these work out. What can I say? I love it when there's winners. GameStop 4407, trying a little pop here. We'll see what happens. The 402 gain on GameStop. The volume on the GameStop now, I think we're at 8.8 million, which is 2.2 million pre-split. Still rather light for the size of the move that we've had here. But I'm not arguing with it. 4410. Hey, look, it's 4410. What, I'm going to deny that that's 4410? It's 4410. Can you move up your options on your GameStop? The ones that you've written, can you roll into higher strike prices? Let me know. Keep me posted. Okay, I will be back on today at 3 o'clock Eastern time for sure on this channel. If anything dramatic happens in the next few hours, I will likely make a video that I will use the whiteboard on. Keep your eyes open for that. I'm also on Traveling with Bruce later tonight, 7 and 8 o'clock. 7 o'clock for members. 8 o'clock is the big show at 8 o'clock. Looking forward to seeing some of you there. It's a busy one on Mondays. Always busy for me on Mondays. Sneezing and blowing my nose and coughing and hiccuping and watching a lot of markets. it's been a fun morning. I do appreciate all of you who've been here with me all morning. Thanks again. Those of you on rerun, hit that thumbs ups for us. Put in some knee emojis. Make this market work for you. Thank you all so much for your attendance today. I'll see you at 3 this afternoon. Otherwise, keep your eyes open on the channel in case I pop anything up in the meantime. Here's some more knee emojis to make this market go the way you want. Knee, 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 knee. And thank you all. Bye-bye, says Michael. Zach, knee is right. I did it on the AMC CindyB. Went up from 15 to 20 from January 23, and I got $10, but I moved up $5. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Good move, Cindy B. I love it. Computer Wiz says, bye, Uncle B. Yeah, baby. Thank you. Way to go, guys. Working the markets, working the options, working the money, taking the dough from the gamblers. Keep it juicy, Brucey, says Bill. And spicy, neat, 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 neat. There you go. We know what we got to do. Make this market go our way. Okay, kids, I'll see you at 3 this afternoon, and we'll watch this market very closely. All right, bye from Calgary for now.